Are spices increasing your risk of cancer? Well, Indians love their spices, no matter if they are in India or abroad. However, recent developments have raised concerns and questions about the safety of some of these spices. Many Indian spice brands are now facing heat over global safety concerns. Last month, Singapore and Hong Kong halted sale of some spices produced by Indian companies like MDH and Everest. The reason? Suspicion of elevated levels of ethylene oxide, a cancer-causing pesticide lurking within the spices. But that is not all. The US Food and Drug Administration is also investigating products from the two brands for potentially containing the pesticide. Meanwhile, the European Union has also raised concerns of its own, discovering the same cancer-causing substance in samples of chili peppers and peppercorns from India. The findings have triggered a wave of scrutiny, including in the United States, the Maldives, India, and Australia. But first, let's understand what is ethylene oxide. Ethylene oxide is a chemical at the center of the ban. Hong Kong and Singapore have found high levels of carcinogen ethylene oxide in them. Ethylene oxide is known as carcinogen, that is a substance that may increase your risk of developing cancer. Now, this chemical is commonly used as a disinfectant in spices. However, it poses serious health risks. In response to the mounting pressure, the FSSAI, India's food safety watchdog, has stepped in. It has now developed a new detection method to decipher the presence of ethylene oxide. This method is more accurate and has been validated by ICAR, National Research Center for Grades, which is a food safety regulator's national reference laboratory. Now, stopping there, the FSSAI's new detection method is said to be a game changer on the global stage. Not only it will scrutinize imported products, but it will also monitor domestically manufactured items and even packaged goods, ensuring comprehensive coverage in the fight for food safety. In the aftermath of the bans imposed by Hong Kong and Singapore, over 1,500 samples have been collected from markets and spice factories in India. This underscores the urgency of the situation. These samples are undergoing rigorous testing, shedding light on an extreme of ethynyl oxide contaminating and paving the way for stricter regulations. India's response to the crisis has been resolute. India has responded by reaffirming that it has stringent norms for minimizing pesticide residues in food items. The Health Ministry has also refuted claims of lax regulations regarding pesticide residue, stating that India maintains some of the most rigorous standards for maximum residue limits globally. Meanwhile, the Spices Board has also come out with detailed guidelines for the exporters to prevent ethylene oxide contamination in products that are shipped from India. The guidelines say that exporters would avoid the use of the chemical as a sterilizing agent and ensure that transporter, warehouses, packaging materials and suppliers do not use this chemical at any stage. Amid the backlash, MDH and Everest have vehemently denied the allegations of ethylene oxide use, asserting their commitment to consumer safety. Yet the shadow of suspicion lingers. This has now prompted a re-evaluation of safety protocols and supply chain practices within the spice industry.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.